The number one factor that affects our health. So, over the past 20 years, I've worked with thousands of people on their health goals. And it runs the gamut of people wanting to lose weight, people wanting to gain weight, and every health condition that you can imagine. Health is personal, and I really became pretty close with a lot of my clients. And I quickly started to see that the health goals that they were seeking had very little to do with the actual issue that they were wanting to resolve. It was just a symptom of something deeper that was going on in their lives. My name is Kristen Cons. I'm a nutrition therapist, natural food chef, and neurostrategist. And I help to teach women how to feel their best physically and mentally so that they can step into the fullness of who they've been created to be. So, our human nature when it comes to health is to find the perfect diet, the perfect supplement, the perfect exercise regime or alternative therapy that will get us results. And the quicker, the better. We always want quick results. I haven't found anyone out there that doesn't want quick results. If you're anything like me, we go in with this mindset that we are willing to do whatever it takes for a period of time, and then we'll just maintain. Okay, this is usually like for weight loss. Like, we act like it's no big deal. Like, we'll just buckle down and we'll make it happen. And we can do that. And from experience, in honestly too many years on the diet roller coaster, I would commit to this unrealistic protocol that could never be sustainable for the long term. I'd reach my goal out of just pure determination. And then we all have the best intentions of this maintenance phase, and we all know how this plays out. All right. So, with myself and with my clients, what I noticed was that excitement and motivation were short lived. And there was always something deeper that was causing the health issues or the overeating or the lack of commitment to their health goals. And no diet strategy was ever going to be the solution or the answer. We really had to get to the root. So, what is the number one factor that affects our health? It's our mindset, which translates to our emotional health. You'll never reach your health goals and be able to sustain them if you don't get to the root of what's driving your actions. And stay with me, this video is not on positive thinking or, speaking affirmations in the mirror. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not what this is about. What I want you to know is that you are not doomed by your genetics and you're not doomed to be a certain way for the rest of your life. You are in charge. Science proves that what we think has a huge, huge impact on our health. So if we think about blood pressure, that's an easy one because that's something that we can measure. And so if we get upset or fearful, then we take our blood pressure and it's usually higher. Why? Because something happened in our mind. We had a thought about something and it signaled our body that there's danger. And so our heart rate increases, and then a cascade of chemicals are released in our body that cause our blood pressure to go up. All right. So imagine what's happening in the body that we can't see and that we don't know about until years later when it shows up as X, Y, or Z disease or health challenge. This is the thing. A thought creates an emotion, and that causes what we do or what we don't do, which causes the results in our life. But we are always certain that it's the circumstance that happened to us, or the person that said this thing to us that causes us to now be a certain way. So we're giving away all of our power because of these circumstances in our life. And it is true that many of us have had horrible things happen, trauma, and I'm not talking about that, but we do get to choose if we let that define our life or if we want to create a new thought like I'm an overcomer. All right? So ask yourself, when I think I'm an overcomer, how does that make me feel? I feel empowered. And then what actions do I feel, do I take out of that feeling of empowered? I am disciplined and I'm eating well and I'm exercising and I'm meal planning. I'm doing all the actions because I'm like, I'm empowered. I'm an overcomer. My thought is, I'm an overcomer. But what happens when we think, so and so said, I'll never lose weight? So and so said all these years ago that I'm fat. What we do is we feel defeated. We're still thinking, we're living in the past. So, what do we do when we feel defeated or when we feel depressed or sad? We binge on food. We don't exercise. We watch TV. We don't do the things that we know that we need to do to reach the goals because we can't. We're in this defeated mindset, this defeated feeling. All right. So, do you see how the power of our thoughts can create the actions that we take in our life, which create our results? So, the power of a mindset is powerful. It's the key to unlock the results that we want in our life. And it seems so simple, but I challenge you this week to try to be aware of your self talk. Your self talk is what is driving your life. You think it's too simple, but it's not. I challenge you. Think about your self talk. It not only impacts how you feel and what you do, but like I said, it impacts us physically, our physical body. It deteriorates the body by sending out these chemicals, a cascading chemical release that washes through the body, turning bad genes on that cause disease, that causes hormonal imbalances. It diverts our energy that should be used in the brain to create, to make good decisions. It gets trapped in the body to take care of all this drama that we're creating through our thoughts. So, that number one factor is what affects our health. It's our mindset. So, we want to be thinking with this growth mindset, and good actions will follow if we're thinking with a growth mindset. And I'm not endorsing, sitting around thinking happy thoughts. That's not what is going to get you the results in your life. You'll never get the results if you're not taking the actions, but it is thinking more positive thoughts versus getting stuck in the negative that's going to help you take the action. It's going to help you feel more empowered. All right. That's going to help you take the action to get the results that you want. So, again, I challenge you, when you start to not do what you set out to do and what you said that you were going to do, to stop and ask yourself, what am I thinking? Do I want to be in this same place next year, or do I want to be transformed? It's totally up to you. It truly is in your hands. You are in control of your results, and I know you can do it. If you like this video, you can like it, you can subscribe to get notified of our weekly videos, and I will see you guys next week.